Okie dokie. Throwback Thursday for math. Waverly started working in her garden at the time shown on the clock below. 2 hours and 27 minutes later, her mom came to help her. They worked for 30 more minutes together and then went inside for lunch. What time did they go inside for lunch? Okay, so if you're looking at that clock when Waverly started in her garden, that clock is telling us it is 10 o'clock. Okay. Now, 2 hours and 27 minutes later, her mom came to help her. Okay. So let's figure out what time her mom came out. 2 hours from now, okay, 1 hour would be 11. Another hour would be 12. And then 27 more minutes would be 12:27. So this is when she starts, and this is when mom comes to help. Okay, so now mom comes to help her at 12:27. They continue to work in the garden for 30 more minutes. So let's take the time that mom came. We'll add 30 more minutes. Okay, which takes us to 12:57. Now, at 12:60, you've never heard anybody say it's 12:60. At 12:60, it would turn to 1 o'clock. But we still have 3 minutes before that happens. So what time did they go inside to have lunch? They went inside at 12:57. Okay. The deepest lake in the world is called Lake Baikal in Siberia, Russia. I don't know if I said that right. The lake is 5,712 feet deep. Which equation below would have a value of 5,712? Mark all that apply. Hint, there are two. So there are two answers down there that when we do the math is going to come out to be 5,712. So all you can do when you have a problem like this is go through each one, A, B, C, and D, do the math, and if it equals that, you circle it. If it doesn't equal that, you cross it off, process of elimination. So let's go ahead and do A. 2,856 times 2. Okay. 6 times 2 is 12. Put the 2, carry the 1. 2 times 5 is 10, plus 1 more is 11. Put the 1, carry the 1. 2 times 8 is 16, plus 1 more is 17. Put the 7, carry the 1. And 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 more is 5. There it is. A is one of our answers. Let's take a look at B. 5,000 plus parentheses 178 times 4, close parentheses. So we know, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, we have to do the parentheses first. So we're going to do 178 times 4. 4 times 8 is 32. Put the 2, carry the 3. 4 times 7 is 28, plus 3 more is 31. Put the 1, carry the 3. And 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 more is 7. So we know that's 712. Now we got to take that 712 and add it to 5,000. And that's pretty easy, right? If we add those together, we get 5,712. So B is an answer, okay? And it did say that there were only 2, but let's double check C and D just to make sure. So if we take a look at C, they're giving us the number 5,712. They're asking us to multiply it by 4. We don't even have to go any further than that because we know if you're going to multiply this number by 4, it's going to be bigger than the number we actually need. So we don't even have to go any further. You could cross that one off. It doesn't work. And then we have 1,903 times 3. This one's not as easy to kind of look at and figure out, so we might just have to go through and do it. But if you start right away, 3 times 3 is 9. We know in the number that we need, 5,712, we need to have a 2 in the ones place. So we don't even have to go any further, even though I will. 5,709 does not fit the number that we needed. So you can cross off D. So A and B are your answers for the second box of your Throwback Thursday. I'm going to stop the video here and pick up with Fraction Fun Friday in the next video.